welcome to another video. Let's talk with Nusha. You got that. So today it's a beautiful day outside in Ontario. So I love it and I'm off today. So I decided to make another video for you guys. So today I will be talking about OSAP. What is OSAP and how you can apply to OSAP. Guys, if you are here and this is the first video that you're following on, please watch this video if you're interested in applying to OSAP and what is OSAP. But if you're a mature student and you're interested in becoming a nurse, please go back to my previous videos to see the process of how you can become a nurse as a mature student. So if you're not interested in just the mature student, that's fine. And you just want to know about OSAP, welcome. Please don't hesitate to join this family by subscribing. Yes, it's all positive vibes. It's everything positive. So we're gonna have a good time here. We only gotta be talking and just learning. No judgment here. We just a positive family. Yeah. So welcome. And without talking too much, let's get into what is OSAP before even going into all the details. So OSAP means Ontario Student Assistance Program. So that means only residents of Ontario is entitled to get OSAP. Doesn't mean if you're living in a different province you're not gonna get financial help. You will, but it's probably called a different name. I don't know, but for Ontarians, this is it. So, and I know a lot of you guys have heard about it, but really don't know much about it. But if you're just entering college or university and it's your first time, this is good information for you. Now, two things about OSAP. If you're a mature student, basically I was a mature student, so I'll be talking more about like my experience, what I went through and everything, how I applied and stuff. But if you're a student that just coming from high school and you're living with your parents, it might be slightly different for you, because you will need your parents' income tax and your parents' information because you're still considered under your parents, right? But I'm mostly talking about mature students. Now, when you're going to, let's say you're accepted at university or college, you got your offer letter, you accepted, and you're ready to go to school. Guys, it is important that you apply to OSAP 60 days, 2 months before your school start. So let's say you're going in September, I would advise you to do it in June. So you're safe. If you're missing anything, you're not going to be rushing yourself. It's better to always do things in advance, because I hate the rush, because sometimes you may miss something, run over there, you're exhausted and stuff like that. So try to just do it in June. If you want to go to school in September, that is the perfect time to do it. So if anything goes wrong or you're missing anything, you still have enough time to catch up. Now, with OSAP, guys, I always write my stuff. So if you see me reading, this is for me not to forget for you guys, because it's important that when you're teaching, you also have your notes, because you do not want to forget. Sometimes you say, oh, you're not going to forget. You might forget something. So I have my notes there. So first of all, you go onto the OSAP website, you log in. If you have never been on OSAP before, you need to create an account. When you create an account, everyone, it has a unique OAN number. OAN number, you have a unique number. Please write that number down, your user and your password. This is what's going to help you in the future. All the time that you're going to be signing in, you will need that information. So take your diary, your special book, your Bible, whatever you write on to remember, a book that you will never, you won't lose it. So you write that information on there. So you're going to have that information, because you will need that information as long as you're in school and you'll be applying to OSAP. So you do not want to forget that information. So after you register, now, when you're done your registration, right, there's two types of funds that OSAP gave: grants and loan. Grants, is money that you may not pay back. Remember what I say, you may not pay back. Why I'm saying that is because this is a lot, but I'll just give you a little summary of it. If you finish your entire school year, you will not pay your grants back. If you finish your semester, you won't pay it back. But let's say you quit before there's a certain period of time, like before. If you quit before that time that you did not finish the program, or you didn't get to halfway, or like the time, like I'm not sure of how many weeks you have to stay in the program. So if you did not finish that semester, or at the time that OSAP expect you to get to there, and you quit, you're probably going to pay the grants back. That's the reason why they say grants may not, right? So if you finish, don't worry about the grants, it's yours. But if you don't finish, there's penalties. But that's another piece of OSAP. But I'm just giving you guys. So grants can be yours if you finish your course. Let's leave it as that. Now, loan is what you're going to pay back on top of interest, right? So grants is what you may not pay back. Loans you are going to pay back. So that's the two sets of funds that you will be receiving from OSAP. OSAP can help you pay for your books, tuition, equipment, your fees, your living expenses, and your childcare. So these are the things OSAP can help you pay for. Now, I'm going to tell you guys, if you go to school if you're a full-time student and you're a part-time student, you both can get OSAP, but the full-time student may get more because a full-time student will be in school all day, right? So they may get more because they have no other source of income except OSAP, right? The part-time will get, but probably not as much, because the part-time sometimes still working while they get in OSAP, right? Who is eligible to get OSAP? First, I said Ontario resident, a Canadian citizen, a permanent resident, and a protected person in Canada. So these are the people that eligible to get OSAP. Apart from that, you won't get OSAP, right? And another thing is, if you are on social assistance and you want to go back to school full-time or any form of school, but you want to apply for OSAP, you need to tell your caseworker how much you're going to get. And you also need to report that to OSAP that you are on social assistance. So how much you can get for OSAP depends on you, your education expenses, how much is your school fees, whether you're a full-time or part-time student, whether you're a family with kids, whether you're married, and your income, your household income, your expenses, all that included. That will determine the amount that OSAP is going to give you. Additional funding can be given to Indigenous people, people with disability. If you fall under disability, your cost load is different. So as long as you're doing 40%, it is considered to be full-time if you on disability. So you're gonna get the same amount of money for a full-time person if you're on disability, right? But a regular cost load for a person is 60% considered to be full-time, but a part-time person with disability, 40% you're considered to be full-time, right? When you apply, like I said to you guys, you need 2 months, right? So you can apply to OSAP in 2 ways. You can do it online or you can do it paper, right? Online is the fastest way, guys. Everybody's using computer nowadays. Even if you don't know how to do it, you'll have to learn computer one way or the other, because you're going into college and university. You better learn computer. So let's not even forget about, let's put the paper aside. We're going to be doing it online. And after you apply to OSAP online, the process will take about 3 to 6 weeks. So part-time students, if you're a part-time student, your program must be 21 weeks or more to be qualified to get OSAP. So you need to remember that. So if you're going into part-time, you need to find out how long your program is in order for you to get your OSAP. And it has to be 21 weeks or more. Things you will need to apply. When you're applying, guys, you need this with you. Your social security number, your income tax information, your school name, the cost code that you're taking. OSAP will put the funds, the money, in your account, in your bank account. So if you do not have a bank account, please open an account. Go to the bank and open a checking account, because you will need your bank information to when you're applying online. So you're going to put your bank information. So when the funds are ready, OSAP will just deposit it in your account. If you do not have a bank account, you have time, just book an appointment, go to the bank and open one so you can get your funds ready in your account. When you're doing your application, if in case you get a call or you have an emergency or you're hungry or you have to go, it's okay. You can go and come back to continue your application. If you did not submit it, you can still continue, but if you submit it, it's different. So you can continue even if you didn't get the time to do all at once. And when you're done filling out all the information that you need, at the end, when you submit your application to OSAP, it will take approximately 15 minutes. It wouldn't take longer than that. Trust me, it will not take longer than 15 minutes. It's a very short application, straightforward. Just put in the numbers and put in your name, put in your social, and you're good to go. After you submit it, OSAP will give you an estimate of how much you're going to receive. Usually it's pretty close, because mine was really close, almost the same. So they will give you an estimate of how much you're going to receive, and you can have an idea and you can work around it. Now, guys, if you planning to work while in school and you're planning to do full-time school, which I did, you're only entitled to work one shift, $103. So if you're planning to work, you only entitled to make $103 a week. That's one shift. Only one shift. One shift at minimum wage a week. If you don't report your income, let's say you decide, oh, you don't care if WhatsApp, whatever, you're going to pay penalty. You're going to pay it back with penalty. So please, if you feel like you still want to do full-time work, you need to report that income that you're going to receive to OSAP. So they will reduce your funds. Because if they will not give you the money and then you're getting another money on top of what they're giving you. No, so you have to report that income. But if in case you still want to work, you're entitled to do $103 a week. I don't know if it's going to change, but that is what it is for now, or $5,600, I think a term or a year, or how it is. But just to be on the safe side, 103 a week. So it'll be easier for you to calculate. So that's done. You have to report it. You cannot take the money and work in full time. Right? You're gonna pay penalty. So remember that. Right? Because you're planning to do full-time school, that's why OSAP is paying you that amount of money. If you have kids, OSAP will cover the child care for you. If you have expenses, it will be covered. Your school fee, your books will be covered. Right? So that's basically about OSAP. It will take, and within 3 to 6 weeks, you're gonna hear a reply. You're gonna hear from them. Now, you can either sign your signature and declaration form online, but also you need to go to financial aid in your school to sign. And OSAP will the school, you can contact the school because you need they will sign and you'll sign before you get your money. Now, OSAP usually give 2 sets of funds. If you start school in September, first funding, it will be 60% of the money that you will get, your total amount for the year. Because you're applying per year, right? So if, let's say, OSAP say they're going to give you $30,000 for the entire school year, the 2 semesters, right? you're gonna get 60% of 30,000 in September, and then 40% in January. Some people do get the money before, like a few days before they start school. Some people get it the week of when they start school. Depends. I don't know how that works, but some people say they get it before. Now, when you go to the school and you sign, the school will take their school fee, and the remaining OSAP will put it into your account. So you don't have to pay the school fee. The school will take the money from OSAP, whatever they do, but the money will go to them. You don't have to worry about the school fee. Whatever you get in your account is your money, yours. Nobody won't. You don't need to say, oh, I have to run to the school. No. The school will take their money. Now, you will have to buy your school books and whatever you need, your equipment, your supplies, everything that you need for school. You take care of your expenses, take care of your childcare, whatever you need to do for school. Now that money is yours, and please use the money wisely. Don't just take the money and just blow it out and you don't know what tomorrow will bring. No. Be smart about it. Use the money, budget the money. If it's monthly, you divide. It's like, okay, I'm 3 months of school. I'm gonna use 3,000, like whatever amount, guys. Please use it wisely. And another thing I forget, when you're applying for OSAP, your school, like I said, you have to sign a declaration from the school that's saying that you applied for OSAP, but you have to give a deposit. When I was in school 8 years ago, I think my deposit was, oh my God, I don't want to lie, was it 200 or 400? I don't remember, but I had to give a deposit. No matter what, you still have to give a little deposit, not a lot. I don't know how much it is now anyways, but you have to give a deposit. Let's say 300 or 400. You need to pay that to the school before the due date, right? So the school have a due date of their tuition fee, right? So let's say the due date is July 17th, but you're applying for OSAP and OSAP is coming September. But you have to give the school that deposit of the 400 or whatever the school is charging. They will tell you. So you have to go to the school and pay that and then sign, because that's when they're going to know, okay, the remaining will come from OSAP. So that's when you're going to get the OSAP, and then when OSAP comes, they will take the rest of the school fee and they will give it to you. So the money is yours. All you have to do is buy your stuff and take good care of yourself. Guys, to save money, one thing I'll tell you guys, just one thing for now, probably I might do an entire video, save money. Do not buy new textbooks. Buy the old ones. It's the same information inside of this book. So save money. Go on Amazon, go online, go in the library, whatever groups, Facebook Market, whatever you have to do, buy the old text. Put the rest of the money in the bucket. Yes, girl. This is the girl that know how to save money. Anyways, so back to the topic. I like to save money, and I'm going to teach people how to save money. Anyways, so after you do that, you save. You save, and your school fees will be taken care of. And you will start school. So September, you're getting your first, January, your next. If you finish the program and you succeed and everything, you'll get your next money. So don't quit. Please don't quit. Hang in there. Hang in there. You'll do it. You'll make it. Please, you will make it. Have faith. Sometimes you feel like you're not going to make it. I've heard people say they want the bottom line and they still pass. So I wish you luck if you head into college this September. And remember, do it 2 months in advance. Get the information. If you're a mature student, that is the route to go. If you're a student coming from high school and you're living with your parents, you will need your parents' information. Doesn't mean you're not going to get OSAP. They will just need your parents' information. Guys, one more thing. Updates about your application will always be on the OSAP website. So that's how I tell you. Remember that your user and password. So every time, please just check the OSAP website, because sometimes you may miss one thing and they might send you an email that you need to do this, you need to sign this, so you want to always keep track every I would say every day, every night before you sleep. Just make sure there is no information, everything is okay. So if it's clear, it means you're good. because you don't want to miss anything, because sometimes they may send you emails or may say, oh, you need this, you didn't do this, you didn't sign this, you're missing this part, right? So every day, please check your email. If 3 weeks pass and nothing, then you know you're safe, and you hopefully you're going to hear from them soon. Guys, OSAP is on a yearly basis. So if you apply this September and school finish in April, 1 year, you gotta redo it again. Every year you have to do it if you want it. Now, if you do not want it anymore, you don't have to, but if you want it, you have to reapply. Now, one more thing, a lot of people want to know, oh, what if I finish school? What if I don't get a job and they're gonna ask me to pay? No. You're so worried, oh, I haven't gotten a job, what am I gonna do, because OSAP is gonna start charging me. No. You have 6 months to get a job. Now, if you haven't gotten a job, do not worry. There is something called RAP, R-A-P, the Repayment Assistance, right? So if you're not working, you have no income, you will apply for it. And you just, when it asks you what is your family income or monthly income, you put 0 if you have no income. Look into it and they'll write you back and say, okay, it accepted. You have another 6 months, right? So that's a full year. And I'm hoping, guys, you get a job by 1 year. You know what I mean? Hopefully in 1 year, you will get a job. Now, if you still didn't get a job in 1 year, you can still apply. That's the good thing. You can still apply until you get a job. So please do not stress out. If you want to go to college and you do not have the funds, please take the OSAP. And the grants are good. They're good. Sometimes the grants can even pay for your entire school fee. You know what I mean? So take the grants, take the opportunity that the government is helping us to go to school, right? So thank you guys for watching today. Yeah. So that will conclude my OSAP video. If you're not sure of how to go about it, what to answer, what not to put, okay, fine. Leave it alone and call your financial office, financial aid in your school, book an appointment, or you don't even need to do that. You can also walk into the school to financial aid and tell them that you need help with your application. You're not sure, you're anxious, you're nervous, whatever it is. And they're there to help you. They're going to help you every step of the way. But I'm sure you don't need to be nervous. You can do it. Just get it done and you'll be fine. But remember, if you're going to school this September, next month is your day to apply to OSAP so you can have an idea. So thank you guys for watching. If that video was informative, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know if you want to know anything else, or if there's something I forgot and you want to add it to the comments so somebody else can read it, because we're human beings. We sometimes forget stuff. So maybe I may forget, I may not remember something, but somebody else who know about OSAP and you're listening to this video and you think that I forgot something, please add it to the comment so the people that read the comment will add this information to my information. The more information, the better, you know, sharing is caring, right? So I'll see you guys in my next video. So my next video is going to be talking about how to succeed in college. Yes. You need to succeed in college. You can't go there and fail. No, man, we don't fail here. We are going to succeed. So I'll see you guys in my next video, and I hope you guys love this video and love the rest of the videos. Guys, please tell a friend to tell a friend. If you're a mature student and you want to become a nurse in Ontario, go ahead and watch my previous videos. It will save a life. It will help somebody. I'll see you guys on my next one. Have a blessed and fabulous day.